Alright, so like, I need some help. This isn't gonna be as, I think, well thought out as my previous video was. 'Cause this one's unscripted, but I need help. I can't watch anime. I just can't. Now, some of you might be saying, what? How can you not watch anime and be an anime channel? And to you, I'd respond, I'm not an anime channel. I'm a manga channel. There's a bit of a difference. But this is me asking for help. I don't know if there's like a therapist for this. I don't know if there's like a two-step program or just like a meeting I need to attend with a bunch of other people who can't sit down and watch an anime. But after a while, I started to notice it's a me problem, and this is why I'm coming for help, because I watched Full Metal Alchemist, dropped it. I watched Gintama, dropped it. I watched Monogatari, dropped it. Yu Yu Hakusho, I'm about to drop it. I think you can see the problem here. These are some of the most, like, well-acclaimed anime ever, and I just don't enjoy watching them. Like, don't get me wrong, I can appreciate some of the moments, but it's like such a pain to sit through. It is, like, I'm sitting there through one episode, like, I could have gotten, like, 15 to 20 chapters done in this time span and gotten just as much out of it. Now, look, I'm a manga guy, so of course if they ask me manga over anime, or, like, anime over manga, I'm gonna say manga over anime, although I can perfectly understand where anime has its strengths, especially with the music, animation, right? And I think that applies a lot to fight scenes and maybe certain facial expressions that one wouldn't really be able to capture in its full liveliness through a manga. It's meant to bring a manga to life and to promote the manga. That's what an anime is for. And a good adaptation can be better than the manga. I think you see that case with Demon Slayer, and I think you could point that out with a few other series if you wanted to. But again, this is gonna sound crazy. Like, all that stuff is neat. But for me, I appreciate it just as much when I look at a page and I see something well drawn out with amazing paneling and just a two-page spread with the most intricate level of detail. Because I think I can understand and grasp the amount of time that might go into that. Versus me, I have no experience as an animator, so I can't really appreciate animation maybe as much as I appreciate people who just draw. Although animation is like moving drawings, or drawings that move. But anyways, you get the point. I'm just saying, like, it's just not fun for me, and I'm concerned as to where this is leading, because I'm starting to get scared that I'm getting sick of manga as well. Like, at some point, I'm gonna reach a state where I'm so burnt out from anime, and then I already am burnt out from anime, even though I've only seen like a few, but I'm already gonna get so burnt out of manga that I just refuse to read. And I don't mean read manga, I just mean read, period. I'm gonna get arrested for trespassing, and I'm gonna be like, officer, I just didn't read the sign. And when they ask me why, now I have to go into this long explanation about manga burnout. And then I'm gonna have to recommend him, like, really good manga so I don't get into jail. And then he's not gonna like the manga that I recommend him, so then he's gonna put me in jail for being a danger to society for recommending him. But I think I'm not built for anime. And I wanna know if maybe I'm missing something. Is it maybe that I'm too impatient to sit through something? Or maybe y'all can let me know if y'all agree with the fact that anime dragging things on can be a little bit of a pain, especially in my case where I don't really like to have the time that I have to relax wasted, because I feel like I'm taking away from my downtime, putting it into my work, which is YouTube, and anime prolongs that time. I need y'all to, like, try to see eye to eye with me on that, right? Because I already know I'm gonna get at least one comment from someone who's like, what? How can you like manga over anime, you loser? I'm a Twitter user who puts shitty takes on their timeline, and I'm a dumb guy and my worldview is limited. There's just a part of me that feels like I'm not grasping the full emotional impact of a scene, that I'm not grasping everything that I should be, versus in a manga, I feel like I have a bit more of an appreciation for it, and I can't explain why that is. For even though I've read, I'd say, a decent amount of manga, I don't think I've seen enough anime fully to really give a good comparison and contrast as to why one medium can make me appreciate themes and impactful moments more than another. Although I think Gurren Lagann was an anime that I really enjoyed, partially because it's just a crap ton of fun. Maybe I'm just not watching anime right. Maybe that's what it is. y'all could look. Sorry, right now I'm like just organizing my shoes real quick, but like y'all could let me know if maybe I'm doing the wrong thing by binging it. Maybe if I was doing a better job of like, okay, watch this amount of episodes during a day, or just watch it before you go to bed, or like, you know, because I'm just, you know, I need to find a way to balance this out. I need to, because this isn't good. It's not good for me. It just isn't. Like, to put it in perspective, I started Yu Yu Hakusho back in March. It's no longer March. But maybe the stuff that I listed off is stuff that people in the anime community says is really, really good, but maybe it's not. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just saying, who knows, although I have heard a lot of, like, universal praise for Gintama and Monogatari. Although I have the feeling Monogatari isn't for it. Like, okay, so I saw Kizu Monogatari and all of Neko Monogatari because I had one of the homies in the Deviants watching a bit of it. And so I didn't watch it straight through, even though, again, I watched Kizu and Neko completely. The other things I saw in bits and pieces, and I kind of remember there being a lot of like weird stuff in Monogatari. Like there's I have never stuttered that hard in my life. Like I was actually stuck there for a minute. Okay, but what was I on about? Oh yeah, Monogatari. So there was a scene in Monogatari with a toothbrush. What? Like, okay, I've heard some things about like Monogatari, sometimes called like pedogatari. I don't know if I'm comfortable watching an anime that does that, cause like apparently it's supposed to be like a joke, but EDP said it was a cupcake and we didn't let that shit slide. So like, what are we? I need y'all to sell me on anime. I need y'all to sell me on the beauty of anime, what I should be appreciating, you know? Maybe that's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm missing something. Or maybe just recommend me anime that y'all think I would enjoy. I really enjoyed Magi when I saw it. I loved Hellsing Ultimate. I loved Gurren Lagann. Even though I didn't like Ava, I can appreciate it as a series for what it does. I loved Code Geass. All the other anime I've just kind of dropped. I mean, I've also seen Naruto, Dragon Ball, and a few others. But I feel like I'm just not... I need an anime that gets me into anime. You know what I mean? You get what I mean? Like an anime that opens me up to the thought of anime more. Because we all have that manga where it's like before, yeah, manga. And then we read that one manga, we're like, oh, manga, yes, please. But this is one of the few times where I'm reaching out to you. And for all the manga recommendations I may or may not have given you, or the times I'm hoping I have entertained you, all I'm asking in return is for help. I need help because I can't watch anime. If you can relate to this, I don't even know what to call this. I feel embarrassed calling it a video because it's barely even that. It's barely even an audio. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Turn on the bell notifications, that way you're notified whenever I just do whatever. Have a blessed rest of the day, and peace.